Hey, what's up? This is Greg. The oil market just did something that it's only done 3 times in the last 20 years. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video, because every time it's done it, the oil market showed a significant increase in value, which is going to affect all the energy stocks that we've been pushing on this channel. All right, so if you get value out of this video, please subscribe and like. It really helps me out with the channel, and it'll ensure that you will be notified for future videos that I put out usually twice a week. Okay? So on this channel, we've been following the energy business and specifically the integrated oil companies. And it came to my attention that something happened only 3 times in the last 20 years, and it just happened. And it's called the Golden Cross. Now, what is the Golden Cross? The Golden Cross is when the 200-day moving average crosses the 50-day moving average. Now, this is a technical measure, and it frequently indicates that the market is going to show a significant increase, and it's estimated that it could increase 20 to 50% in value over the next few months. And this is important to us because, as you know, on this channel we recommended both Exxon and Chevron. So take a look at this chart and let's get into it right now. Hey, so here's the chart. This is the Golden Cross, and you can see here the 3 times that it's happened in the last 20 years. Here's the first time, looked like July 2009. This was sometime before the most recent, and then in August 2021, which is when it happened most recently, we had the same thing. So this has only happened 3 times in the last 20 years, and in each case you can see significant increase in value, and this is of course yet to come. Just want to look a little more closely at the recent oil price action. You can see around August 20th, very deep sell-off, which was quite concerning at the time. Of course, all the oil companies and the oil services companies went down quite significantly with this move. But then see how it rallies back, and see how the bottom part of the chart here is going up. Then another sell-off, the zigzag pattern, and this is basically where we are today. And given that that Golden Cross structure that we saw in the last chart, I think we are poised for a further rally in the WTI crude, which is what we watch as it relates to the oil and generally the oil sector. Okay, so how can we profit from this information, and what are the factors that we think that the market will continue to go up and will provide a strong underpinning to our various energy investments? The first issue that I think will continue the upward spiral in oil prices is the geopolitical situation, the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan, and the continuing turmoil in the Middle East will continue to put pressure on oil prices. In addition, Biden made an appeal to OPEC to increase supply. They basically blew them off, and they're keeping supply tight. That's going to keep upward pressure on prices. Also, continuing tightening of supply. This goes along with Biden's war on fossil fuels is continuing, and we've talked extensively about what he has done to constrict supply in the United States on previous videos, so I'll direct you to those both in the description and up above. There's going to be continuing demand coming internationally China is showing continued demand. The economy is continuing to expand. It looks like the latest variant, and there's going to be many, many more variants coming out, but the latest variant seems to be waning, and people are just sort of getting on with their lives in terms of COVID. So that's going to continue to increase demand. And so I think all of the fundamentals in the market are pointing to a continued advance in oil demand and oil prices. I continue to believe that the best way to play this market is the integrated oil companies. And you could play oil directly, but I don't think that's the best way for particularly a long-term investor. If you have a particular expertise in trading futures, options on futures, going into the ETFs and things like that, you can certainly do that. I like the integrated oil companies better because it's a way to play the commodity, but at the same time, you're getting a fantastic dividend. Right now, Exxon is selling around 54. I originally recommended it at 33. It's gone up as high as 65. Now it's got a very healthy dividend yield of 6.43%, which is beautiful. You put it in your IRA, you reinvest the dividends in more stock in a DRIP program. Beautiful way to multiply on your earnings there and continue to get more stock. Chevron is right now around 97, slightly lower dividend yield, 5.58, which is still a healthy dividend. And I think as the fantastic profits of both of these companies continue to expand, you're going to see them both within the near future, possibly by the end of the year. You're going to see them increasing their dividend as their profits continue to be phenomenal. Okay, so I hope you got value out of this video. If you got value, please subscribe, like, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I come out with a video, which is usually twice a week, depending on my schedule. Okay, so thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next video, and have a good weekend.